say fire in the hole? That's fire right there. Yeah, we're gonna grill up some drunken steaks today, but before we do that, we're gonna fix some potatoes. So before I do that, let me get these coals on the grill. And let's go back to yesterday, and I'll show you how I marinated them steaks. So what do I always say? Please, stay tuned. It's Saturday, and I'm going to whip up some marinade for these steaks. I tried to find Pirate's Gold, and I couldn't find it anywhere. So I'm going to make my own Pirate's Gold marinade. I'm going to take about 1.5 cups of pineapple juice. Pineapple juice, about 1.5 cups of that. About 3/4 cup of soy sauce, dark soy sauce. That's good stuff. I hope we're on camera here. Actually, that was 1 3/4 cups of pineapple juice, and I'm going to put 1 cup of soy sauce. And we don't need any salt because the soy sauce will be salty enough. So that's 3/4 cup of soy sauce right there. And to that we're going to add a little bit of the old Crystal hot sauce. Just a shot or two, Crystal hot sauce, just to give it some heat. Okay, a little extra heat we're going to get from the flaked red pepper flakes. I don't know, about 2 tablespoons of that. And we got some garlic. About 2 tablespoons of garlic, maybe a little more. Mix that in there. And some ginger. We're going to grate up some fresh ginger. About 1 inch of ginger grated. Trouble with grating ginger is it all sticks to the grater. And you got to kind of worry it off there. Get it off the grater, off the inside of the grater. Well, that was a waste of time. Tell you what, I'm going to use a coarser grater for this, because I want some of that ginger in there. There we go. That's working better. Grated ginger, fresh grated ginger. I'd say at least a tablespoonful of that. So you got your ginger, garlic, soy sauce, pineapple juice, hot sauce, red pepper flakes, and the secret ingredient, Jim Beam Kentucky Bourbon Whiskey. That's was a pint, so that's 1/2 pint. That's 1 cup of bourbon whiskey. Okay, I should have brought out some black pepper, but I forgot. I'll put that in later. I'll just sprinkle that on there. A lot of people say, "Oh, you got those beautiful steaks. You shouldn't be putting anything on them but salt and pepper." But once you've had marinated steaks, you'll find that the flavors, it's worth the trouble, and it makes a difference. It really does. So we're going to pour that over the steaks. We're going to put that in the fridge and let that go overnight. Marinade, get into those steaks. I'm going to put a little bit of black pepper on that, cover it up, and throw it in the fridge. Come back tomorrow and stick them on the grill. Oh, that bourbon smells good. That's good stuff. So let's go back to the future tomorrow, and we'll grill them babies up. So please, stay tuned. Alright, now you know all about how to marinate the steaks. I'm going to show you how to make some potatoes. I got a sweet potato and a couple of Idaho potatoes that I have parboiled. And I'm going to cut them into wedges. Hope you can see that. These are not cooked through all the way, they're just parboiled. I'm going to cut them into wedges thusly. Put them right on the fire. Get some of that smoky flavor on there. And I got some, boy, the skin came right off of that one. Oh boy, okay. Anyway, I got some, I don't know if you can see it, I got some cinnamon butter and some garlic butter. The garlic butter is for the Idahos. So we're going to do the same thing with them. Cut them into wedges. Lay them up on the grill. Get some grill marks on them. And we're going to put some of that garlic butter on them after they get cooked a little bit. And then we'll throw our steaks on. Show you the steaks in a little bit. As soon as I get my potatoes going a little bit, get them off the direct heat and onto the indirect heat. Cut that last one up. Throw it on the grill. So I got my potatoes, let me show you, right on the hot fire. We're just going to get some grill marks on them, and then I'm going to slather them with that. The sweet potatoes will be coated with cinnamon butter, and the Idahos with the garlic butter. But there's a reason I'm cooking sweet potatoes. I mean, aside from the fact that I like them. I'm going to put a link in the description. Actually, I'll have two links. The first link is to Glenn the Bald Chef, who inspired me to do this marinated steak. It's not his recipe, it's my own recipe, but he inspired me to do this. And also the Barbecue Pit Boys made these sweet potatoes, and this is not their recipe, but there's a reason for that, and there's going to be a link to their video, and then you can follow the link in their video and sign a petition to end world hunger. So I hope you'll check out those two links. Alright, meanwhile, let me get these potatoes cooked up, and then I'll throw the steaks on. So please, stay tuned. Okay, there's my marinated steaks. It's time to throw them on the grill. Put them right on the hot fire. Does that look good? Sear them up on a hot fire for about 1 minute on each side. Oh, that smells so good. You can smell that soy sauce and the bourbon. Man alive. So we'll just, like I said, sear them up. Let me show you. We'll sear them up for a little bit, about a minute on each side. Then we might move them indirect for about another minute. But that's really all it takes, because I like my steaks medium rare. So we're just going to let them sear up a bit. And I think I'm going to flip them over, and then I'm going to show you, I got a very special beer for today, one of my favorites, Abita Amber. Man, the smell of that marinade is just incredible. The soy sauce and the bourbon, and it's making my mouth water. And I got red pepper flakes and garlic and ginger in there. And that's a sort of an approximation of stuff I used to buy, which I can't find anywhere, called Pirate's Gold. So look at that thing flaring up over there. Oh man, that smells good. Yeah, so stay tuned. We'll flip them over and get the Frosty Root Boy mug out and wrap this up. It's going to be a very short video. You see my potatoes over there. I got some nice grill marks on them, but they need to cook some more. So we're going to put the cover on that after a while. I'm just going to let them steaks go for a minute on each side, and then I'll probably let them go for another minute on indirect, because my wife doesn't like them quite as rare as I do. So please stay tuned, and let's get some beer going out here. I flipped them steaks over. Don't they look good? That marinade is just amazing. But here we're going to go with some, this is becoming one of my favorite beers. This is Abita Amber. And it's a beautiful amber colored ale that we're going to carefully pour into the Root Boy mug so that we don't spill any or make a giant frothy head. But I don't think it has a lot of head on it. You see that? Can you see that? Ah, doesn't that look good? Yeah, this is Abita Amber. The Abita Brewing Company, they make a bunch of different great ales, and this is one of them. Let's see if I can pour some out. Ah, that's so good. It's one of my favorites. Doesn't have a lot of alcohol in it. It's not really dark, but it's not really light. It's kind of in between. My steaks are starting to flare up pretty good, so I gotta flip them again. And then I'm going to take them off on indirect for a couple minutes, and then we're going to serve this all up. So as always, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. I wish I could send everybody a piece of that steak because it's going to be amazing. And see you next week. Next week I'm going to make a Cuban dish. Chicken milanesca. So don't miss that. Alright. Catch y'all later. Thank you for watching.